Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of us that are on this journey to unconditional love. And so this is a message because I've received lots of emails from people today to say, I'm feeling so depressed, I'm feeling so low, I'm feeling this is just, he's not responding to me, he's not doing what I, blah, 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 the whole usual stuff. And my response is always the same. So it is, elevate yourself up out of your own 3D stuff and remember to focus on the bigger picture and don't get dunked by the waves. That's the whole point, right? The whole point is to elevate yourself up out of your own 3D situation and move yourself into the knowing that you are here for a purpose, to raise love and light on the planet, to be part of a soul group. You've already signed up to this. It's already done. It's already sealed. It's already in the bag. And what you need to do is focus on everything that you can do to really work on your spiritual and your soul connection and to really ground unconditional love on the planet, right? And so if you are feeling down and if you are feeling low, then it's not about then throwing into question, oh, well, if he hasn't responded to me, then is he really my twin flame? And is that, no, it's about, okay, well, I'm just gonna do things that make you feel good. Go outside, take a walk, start looking at the beauty in things, take your focus away from the 3D stuff, right? Because that is the whole point. That's why it's there to, don't get yourself thrown off the track, basically. And to understand also that it is an energetic game. So if you are feeling those energies, it's because you're you're working with your twin. And so you're doing it energetically together. So, of course, if they're having fears and doubts and, feeling like that, then it would make sense that you would then have that energy as well. Which is why it's so important always to protect your energy and say, please only let the heart connection stay, and imagine all of the cord cutting around all of the other energy lines around you. Those are the sorts of things that on this journey, ask Archangel Michael's help to help you stay in the pure love connection of your union. And ask him to give your twin strength and courage to be able to come forward and speak his truth. And, really, if you're feeling like that, then also put you and your twin in the violet flame, right? And say, and when you're putting you and your twin in the violet flame, it's about, using, imagining that the violet flame is actually purifying your connection. So, and that it's all of these sorts of things that are so important so that you don't get dunked in the water, right? That it is basically it's about realizing that, these connections, it's real, it's a real thing, and you are here to help raise the planet in love and light. And it's the rise of the goddess energy and the God energy in every single one of us, right? And we're balancing that between us. And that isn't going to be an easy task, right? It's also going to be quite rocky. And otherwise, frankly, if it was easy, then everyone would be doing it, right? But we're not, because not everyone is awakened at this time, because we couldn't possibly do that. So I'm just going to share this because this is a lady who came to me for healing. Then she just sent this. Now, amazingly, this is Gone with the, I think it's Gone with the, yeah, it's Gone with the Wind with Scarlet and Rhett. And amazingly, it just so ties into somebody who came to me for a message and healing and everything else. So it just shows how our higher selves are all working together. So, and the message she says is, I was guided to share this with you because I was shown this art depicting Rhett and Scarlet from Gone with the Wind. My guidance showed me how in the movie, Rhett is the chaser twin and Scarlet is the runner. In the last scene, she realizes in a flash of deep clarity, and she has an epiphany, that she loves him. Then she takes off running like lightning to catch him. My guides tell me clearly this is the kind of epiphany moment the divine masculine is currently having, and that sudden, deep knowing. But for the twins, the ending will be very different, because the DF most certainly does give a damn. Nice. And so, you know, that's why at the moment, you know, if you are feeling, you know, to be honest, in my situation, my twin has gone off skiing for however long. I have no idea how long. Doesn't respond to anything, doesn't respond to any messages, but his twin soul, his spirit, is telling me everything I need to know. So I don't need to have I don't need to have the validation, right, by his by this reality, so-called, because I know, right, it's his soul that's guiding me home. And therefore, anything that I do, if I send him a message and he doesn't respond, I'm like, it's fine, because I know that's the way it's meant to be. So you have to know that everything that you do, as long as you're working from your heart and not out of fear and doubt and let your crazy mind take over, then everything that's happening is happening for a reason, right? So if you're in that space, it's about being able to look at it objectively, sitting above, like the cobweb analogy, the spider, right? The spider sits in the cobweb, and it's about elevating your consciousness so you can look down at the situation, right? If you're in the middle of the situation, focusing on, well, you know, he did this, or he hasn't responded to this, or they have done this and that, blah, 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 then you're completely getting dunked in the water, because you're not elevating yourself out of the situation to understand that there's a collective energies at play, and it's all about clearing those fears and doubts on a collective level that, of course, will impact on your own journey, right? The other thing is that the Leo King is always amazingly knowledgeable around all of the astrology that's going on. And at the moment, there's big Scorpio moon, which is bringing up a lot of fears and doubts and stuff from the past. So, you know, be aware of that and focus on that, and realize that, you know, if you are having a crap day, well, go and do something nice. You know, go and have a massage, go and have tea with some friends, go and watch the cinema, go and do anything that will make you feel better. But don't let it creep into starting doubting about all of your connection, right? Because again, if you have to, you know, again, the best thing is to think about that this is a journey to elevate the planet, and you have signed up to it, to agree to help, right? And so therefore it's, you know, it's done, it's sealed, it's done. It's just that we have to know that there's a bigger plan at play that will bring us all together. So that's the message, because I've just had lots of emails today saying the same thing, basically. So I thought I will say that. All right, I hope that helps. If you want to come to me for a healing, for a reading, then please do. All details are in the link. All right, take care. Bye.